Our guest today is a 6-foot guard from the University of Iowa, the NCAA all-time Division I scoring leader, the first pick of the WNBA draft, Woo! WNBA assist leader, all-star, and 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year.
Caitlin Clark just set the tone for 2025 in the most spectacular way imaginable, so stop everything you're doing. As the first guest of the year on the New Heights podcast, the legendary basketball player, Queen of Clutch, and face of the sport began the year. Yes, the biggest name in sports today was brought in by Travis and Jason Kelce. Caitlin didn't hold back either. Her perspective following this incredible season and shocking career developments are just two of the many things in this lecture that will astound you.
She's the most requested guest in the history of our show, and the Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, Miss Caitlin Clark. Please welcome everyone. Yeah.
But how does Caitlin feel about the burden of being a sports hero? What's ahead for her quickly growing career? And why is there so much controversy over just one comment she made on the NBA? Hold on, we're breaking it all down right now. Are you ready? Come on.
Appreciate it. I'm excited. I don't get excited about many things, but this was at the top of my list. So
after swiftly preparing the stage, the Kelce brothers launched into their signature comedy.
Any accomplishment, I guess, of all these accolades that has meant the most to you?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. Well, I'd give you the answer my mom would say is probably academic All-American. She was proud of me for being a good student in college. So
that's that answer.
Nobody
Love
talks
that
about
answer
that.
from mom.
That's what I'm talking about.
I did all right in school, so hung in there. But other than that, I mean, they're all cool, but you don't really care. It kind of just comes with it. It comes with having fun.
And you know what? Jason wasn't lying there. She broke an astounding 62 records in her debut season in the WNBA, and she set at least 40 records and won awards during her final year at Iowa. This list does not contain all of her honors from her first 3 years of college. Caitlin's achievements and records have their own Wikipedia page because the list is so long.
Time Athlete of the Year was cool too, just because you see the list of like all the athletes that they've had prior to me, and a lot of those people I idolized growing up, and LeBron's been the only other basketball player, so and it's cool as a woman, like they haven't had many females on the cover too, so for women's sports it's kind of special, but you know, just kind of comes with playing the game and having fun, as you guys know.
Caitlin then shifts the subject and incorporates a moving moment into the conversation. She tells about how her mother is thrilled that she was named an academic All-American, a title that her family cherishes equally with her basketball prowess. All of these accolades, according to Caitlin, are just the outcome of putting in a lot of effort and genuinely enjoying the game, setting new records. When the gold came, she had no intention of doing that. Caitlin talks about what she considers to be her biggest achievement to date.
That's right.
How long have you been a part of the kingdom?
I'm sorry, Jason. Not
You
to
can
crush
apologize
you.
to me. I'm honorary member.
I'm a Midwest kid, so there's this picture that's been circulating a couple years ago when I was on Peyton Eli's Monday Night Show, where I'm in a full Chiefs outfit. I had family in Kansas City, and I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, which is only 3 hours from Kansas City. So that's just the closest NFL team. So my dad was a big Chiefs fan.
As she accepts the Athlete of the Year award, Caitlin, who has always been modest, deftly dodges the spotlight. For her, it's more than just a personal honor. It's a win for women's sports in general. She emphasizes how this recognition shows the progress being made in every field, from packed arenas to skyrocketing viewership. It's clear what Caitlin thinks. It's bigger than she is. And the reason she is still so beloved on and off the court is precisely because of her humility.
People think I'm like a bandwagon Chiefs fan. I'm like, no, I was there before Patrick and Travis. Like
I love it.
We were ride or dies, so we've been big fans, and now obviously all the success you guys have had has made it a lot of fun for us.
The conversation takes a lighthearted turn when Caitlin's love for the Kansas City Chiefs is brought up. As she talks about how much she admires the team and how she has been following their incredible success since she was a young child, she gets animated. Naturally, when Travis Kelce is there, the conversation almost writes itself.
Like,
my brother loved Tony Gonzalez. Like, that was
Tony
his guy.
G.
Yeah.
What a guy.
So
He was the chief.
We would go to like one game a year growing up with my cousins down in Kansas City.
That's so
and we
fun.
still try to go. We went to the Christmas Day game last year. I think the year before you might have played on Christmas Eve, maybe. We went to that. We were sitting outside for that one. My toes were like about to fall off. My fingers about to fall off. I don't get how you guys play in that type of weather, but it's fun. And like obviously
we got heaters on the sideline. They let us
Arrowhead's not too bad.
And then
From her best game memories to the Chiefs' everlasting resolve, Caitlin is clearly more than simply a basketball superstar. She has always had a strong passion for sports.
Make it to a Chiefs game here soon, maybe a playoff game or something. So
I'll tell you what, we punched our ticket, so we're definitely we're gonna at least I would assume we at least got one at Arrowhead, but you're invited to them all. So
all right, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Then she makes Travis a big Chiefs fan request.
It was always a big deal. My dad always had them on, whether we were in the basement, whether we were upstairs. A lot of times my family would be cooking. My mom is like the best chef of all time. So she would oftentimes make really good food while we were watching, but that's what I really looked forward to most on Sundays. You know, there wasn't obviously college sports, but, you know, we would be watching the Chiefs, and I would be upset if they lost, and I still am. Like every Sunday, that's what, you know, is usually the brightest part of my day is turning on the TV and watching the Chiefs.
She is also right. Here, Caitlin talks about her childhood attachment to the Chiefs.
Her first recruiting letter in 7th grade?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, so at the time, like...
That's insane.
It's insane.
Were you
It's
playing
honestly-
with high schoolers at this point?
Yeah, it's honestly sad. Like, where college, like, recruitment has kind of gone. It's just insane. But also,
I got you.
I feel very fortunate. Like, my parents were just, like, they told my older brother, like, go get the mail. Like, we don't want your sister to see that. They, like, wanted me to be in 7th
that's
grade and,
cool.
like, enjoy middle school and, like, hang out
yeah.
with your friends. Like, you shouldn't
That's
be
cool.
worrying
I
about where
love
you're going
that.
to college.
I love that so much.
Caitlin discusses her early basketball experiences and how the game has always been a part of her life. She tells about playing against boys in middle school and the moments she began to stand out before coming to an amazing conclusion. She received her first college recruitment letter in the 7th grade. Yes, while other kids were focused on drama in middle school, Caitlin was already on the radar of large programs. Let's hear her talk about that incredible encounter and how it affected her going forward.
Yeah, so I didn't really take any visits until like after my freshman year of college, and then I didn't decide until my senior year. So I was never in a rush, and my parents did a really good job of like make sure, you know, I have a good circle around me. Like it wasn't always about college recruitment. I wasn't like posting my offers. Like also that wasn't really a thing when I was growing up.
Caitlin goes on to explain how her parents made sure she enjoyed her time in high school and surrounded her with key people who helped shape who she is now.
Wow. I mean, it had to be close to when you were growing up. I mean,
Yeah, it was close. Like people were starting to do it, like post like, oh, I got an offer from here. I got an offer from here.
and especially in basketball.
Now it's all you see on social media. It's like only people talk about. It's crazy. But obviously times have changed too. But
Oh, times have changed.
yeah, it's 7th grade was wild. And I was playing up like 2 years. So I was playing with high schoolers. But yeah, I didn't really like think anything of it. Like I was just going out there and hooping and having fun, and it's kind of just what came with it.
And remember the good old days. At the age of 22, she is already talking about how times have changed. She is clearly a lot older than she actually is.
And like you come in as a rookie and like you said, like you're trying to figure out a new environment, new teammates. Like you don't want to say too much. You don't want to say too little. And it's just so hard. But like in my scenario, and obviously you guys too, like you're already highly thought of. Like people are turning to you to like be something or be someone. So it's hard. Like you're trying to get your feet wet, but also not do too much. And I think that's kind of what I struggled in early on is like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how they're going to react.
Caitlin reflects on her first season, which required her to carefully balance establishing an impact as a player destined for greatness with blending in with her squad. She explains how she managed to keep her playing style while overcoming the challenges of entering a competitive environment. It's a fascinating look inside the thinking of an athlete who knows when to take command, when to listen, and how to enhance the team as a whole without overpowering teamwork.
No, and you nailed it.
Yeah.
Well,
But also, like, I had a lot of really good vets around me, too. So I feel very grateful for that. And we had a fairly young team, too. So, like, people had been through it fairly recently, so they knew how I felt. But, like, I feel like that definitely is a huge challenge. And that goes for whatever professional sport. Like, you're trying to learn, but also people are looking at you like, you got to perform and, like, be what they drafted you.
Caitlin takes a time to thank her co-workers and veterans for making it easy for her to advance to the next level of the game. She credits them for helping her recover her feet through their guidance, encouragement, and shared experiences. Caitlin's talent is undeniable, but it's clear that the support of those around her has made her journey much more rewarding.
Love Aaliyah Boston pouring into this young rookie. It's supposed to be hard. This is an adjustment period, and Aaliyah making sure that her rookie knows we have your...
Remember this moment from Aaliyah Boston's first game against the Connecticut Sun?
To get ahead of it, because I know this transition is tough. Just being undrafted and being a rookie, it's very unlikely that a vet, just take you in when you got the same position.
Caitlin benefited from this kind of experienced leadership throughout her first year of employment. The three then talked about Caitlin's welcome to the WNBA.
Eardrum popped and ruptured. Ooh. And I knew it right away because I've done it before, and I was just like, it hurts so bad. I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but
I've done it. How did you do it before? Can I guess?
Guess. It was very Midwestern.
You did it in water. In water. Something
correct.
With water.
I got launched off a tube.
Why did you just get so excited? What are you, some brainiac?
That's how I did mine. I went off the diving board and tried to do as many flips as I could and smack my side of my head in the Heights High School swimming pool.
Hearing the chemistry between these three is amazing. Additionally, it's amazing how Caitlin allows the two to share intimate stories while making sure that the conversation is reciprocated.
Jason was a male swim cadet, so he had to
This wasn't during swim cadet. Don't put me on blast like that, Travis.
That's funny, but yeah, I got launched off a tube in the middle of a lake. I was underwater. I'm am I okay?
That's some Midwest stuff right there.
But yeah, so that was my welcome to the...
The tone shifts as Caitlin reflects on how the last year has changed her. She is open about how it has altered her life, not just in terms of basketball, but also in terms of the opportunities, growth, and realizations she has experienced.
I would say I don't know, life-changing maybe?
That's a great one. I think
that's all in a good way. Things just change really fast, as you guys know. That's just how the world works, and especially with social media, people see a lot of your life, but that's what makes it fun and why I've had so many cool opportunities too. So it's crazy, looking back at a year ago today or around this time, I was just beginning my senior year of college. And obviously, people knew who we were and people attended our games, but it's obviously not on the magnitude that it is now.
Caitlin doesn't hesitate to be brutally honest. She shares her passionate thoughts on the causes of the drop in NBA viewing. She delves into what she believes is missing from the game: the lack of rivalries, the shift in the style of play, or even the way the league elevates its players could be the cause. It's a bold and original perspective from someone who understands what draws and keeps viewers interested. Let's hear Caitlin's candid thoughts on how the NBA could win back viewers.
So life just changes fast, but that's what makes it fun and cool. And quickly started a new chapter of my life too, moving here to Indianapolis, and feel lucky I'm still in the Midwest. I know you guys like the Midwest, so.
I've been in the Midwest my entire life. Jason's officially an East Coaster now.
Yeah, but Philly, of all the East Coast cities, kind of has some Midwest feel to it.
It's the most west.
I don't
of
think
the
Philly
East.
wants to hear that. They'll probably hate that I said that, but whatever.
Yeah, they're not going to like that comment. They want to be far from the Midwest.
No doubt.
She then shares her honest opinions about how the sport gains from its continued development.
Potentially as to why the NBA ratings would be down.
Honestly, I feel the average basketball fan doesn't understand how good NBA players are, and they think it looks like they're not trying. I promise you they're trying. They're just so good. That's why it looks like they're not trying. And obviously the physicality of the league has changed a lot, and I wasn't around when it was much more physical, and maybe people want more beef and physicality, and people think it's gotten soft, but I think that's also because the skill has just changed.
Now is when the fun starts. The three then spoke to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver about their suggestions for bringing back the NBA's fun factor.
That's what's great about basketball. It's always evolving. It's going to be different than when MJ played. It's going to be different in 10 years than it is now. So it's hard for me to put my finger on why it has gone down. And also it's competing against a lot of football right now. You have to take that into consideration. Football is just, that's America's favorite thing. I think people should I love 3-point shooting. I love seeing guys just launch threes, but not everybody loves that. So
nothing is being withheld. They then start talking about the ridiculous tricks used in the NBA All-Star Game.
About a 4-point line.
I love that. Let's do it.
That's actually
a great idea.
Genius. That is
genius. 4-point line.
How does the criminal justice major come up with the best marketing plan right here?
Sometimes you just got to open your eyes, Jason. Look at the sheet of paper in front of you.
Or we could get like just 2 spots.
Yeah.
What about you're saying that everybody's questioning how physical the game is. What do you think a hockey style fight once a game? Just everybody picks a fighter.
Who doesn't like a
boxing
good hockey
gloves
style
so
fight?
nobody
2-minute
gets too
penalty
hurt.
boxing. You can come back in. You don't get ejected.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Dude's
right.
got some-
Furthermore, the NBA in Jason tournament was not spared the roasting.
That's when I loved it. I think it should be East versus West. Like, that's true All-Stars. Like,
no doubt.
East versus West, battle it out.
That's what it was about.
Yeah. So I think that's what it should be, but obviously not the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on board for East versus West, All-Stars. I think that's the whole point of it. That's why you're an All-Star. It's the best from the East versus the best from the West. Play each other. See which.
When Jason asked her a critical question about her well-known competitiveness, you won't believe her response. Caitlin responded with insight and comedy as usual.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of any of these in-season tournaments that the NBA is doing.
Yeah.
I
I was actually talking about this today.
How are you not? What is there to not be a fan of?
all the funky floors, and then there's tournaments, and they don't mean crap. Can we just play basketball? Can we just play basketball?
I'm getting like a migraine looking at the neon green floor.
Caitlin considers life outside of the game as she wraps up the conversation. She talks about how she might combine her passion for basketball with her major in marketing. Whether she is working to grow the sport, mentoring young players, or creating new possibilities for women in sports, Caitlin's vision for the future is as dynamic as her game. Clearly, she is already thinking about making a significant influence that extends far beyond her playing career.
I did.
You hit a person on a tee box. I don't know how you do that.
Okay.
Who would hit a person on a tee box?
Yeah, I know I can relate. Jason, I don't know if you've played in enough pro-ams yet to hit anybody, but
the video that was going viral where I like completely topped it. So it's crazy. Like we're playing like these long par threes that are like 200 yards. I'm like, I'm not good enough to hit a par three like 200 yards. Like, so I whip out my hybrid. I'm like teeing up my hybrid club. Just top it like straight out of fan to the left.
Been there.
But I think they dodged it
down the third base line.
But I nailed somebody on a different par three, like some woman, like right in the shoulder, like
shoulder.
And I saw a TikTok like the next day, just like black welt on her arm.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just how you hit her good. She's got a black.
As the discussion draws to a close, it's difficult not to be moved by Caitlin Clark's experience, her humility, and her vision for the future. Whether Caitlin is talking about her achievements or sharing her honest thoughts on life and sports, her sincerity is evident in every comment. Her story is still being written, but one thing is certain. Whether or not she plays basketball, Caitlin Clark is leaving a legacy that goes beyond the game, instructing or planning for the future. Remember to listen to the whole hour-long interview on the New Heights podcast for more insights from one of the most intriguing athletes of our time. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications to make sure you never miss anything. After you click the video on the screen, we'll see you in the next.